Hey guys, what is up, Mage here, doing another World of Tanks gameplay commentary, or I'm sorry, World of Tanks console gameplay commentary. We're on Siegfried Line, standard battle. We are in the M26 Pershing. This is going to be a tier 8 match. Yeah, guys, I'll show you a gameplay where, you gotta factor in how every shot counts. Every shot does matter in this game. Of course, I've taken about 2 or 3 months away from this game, and I'm still trying to get back to where I was, but I'm getting there. I'm getting very close, I feel. Anyways, I looked at the matchup here, and I noticed that the other team had about 5 players that were all platooned up, all in the same clan. So I knew right there, okay, well, these guys are going to be reasonably well coordinated. One of them's a scumbag and already, and the rest are in tier 8 heavies or tank destroyers. So I figured right there, I'm going to have a tough match here, and I got to catch these guys slipping. See how well I do. Starting off here on Siegfried Line, I go out into the town. I want to fight on the corners. I'm tempted to go out in middle sometimes in a medium, but I usually don't go for it because I feel like I'm going to get crossed from the middle of that, and sometimes your team just goes far into the E9, E0 area of the map, and they sort of really want to fight deep into the town rather than try to support you out in the middle. So that's why I avoid the outskirts of town more than anything. So I get right here on the corner. I'm rushing out here. Bit of a dangerous situation in case somebody comes flying down through there, but rarely does it happen. So I get right here on the straightaway, and I'm wanting to block off anyone that's going to try and spot anybody that's going to go out into the middle and spot. So far, nothing. There's that scout. I didn't anticipate that properly, and I think once I get back to where I was, I'll be able to start landing shots on guys as soon as they round a corner and have a 90mm shell waiting on. But the Walker Bulldog there just took a good chance, and I didn't anticipate properly. So I round the corner here. I see a Chiri. This was a shot I felt like I should have had. Ended up donking it right into the goddamn ground, so I looked like an idiot. I was kind of pissed off after I took that shot. 1375 spots me, or the 12T spots me, and that's a bit of an annoyance because now I know I got a pesky scout I gotta worry about. I want to take a chance and try to shoot that Chiri, but you don't know what this 12T is going to do, and I want to hold my shot in case something bigger comes down that straightaway. Looking at the map, I see that their heavies have really pushed in there aggressively. Take another shot. I'd like to know what the hell RNG was on when I took that shot, but apparently it just went between the gun and the hull of that 12T, and he didn't get hit, so very frustrating start for me. Round the corner here, and I'm going to help this T-32 out as best I can. We plant a shot right into that KV-4's turret hatch, and we're going to get into a position here where we can kind of side scrape out and limit any possibility of him penning me. We aim, shot goes right in, probably hits the gun mantlet. You know how RNG is, it screws you over once in a while. And this was the shot I should have took. Hit him right in the hull, take his engine out. We get right here, and we're only giving him so little to shoot at. Back out a little bit, I want to tempt him. He bounces right off me. We shoot him in the lower glacis, didn't do much. And then I see him being flanked by a Chiri that I should have earlier. Hit him for about 230. He hits me again. And I'm trying to side scrape. I'm trying to do everything I can to win this fight. He bounces a shot. See, the fight is on me to win, not him. He takes out my optics there. No big deal. Plant another shot in him. He actually pens me this time. This is his second shot. He looks like he pens on me. I plant one more in him. He looks like he penned me again. So we're in a situation where we're in the driver's seat and we're going to kill this guy. Take one more. This time our tracks eat the shot. I'm totally fine with that. And now we're going to go ahead and make a jailbreak on the enemy team. We want to go ahead and we want to try and flank their players. We take aim here at this T-28 HTC. We pop him right in the rear, get him out of the way. And this was where everything started going downhill. I underestimated this platoon. One of the players in this platoon. I didn't think he was going to be camping in the back with a 5100. I don't know if he was camping there the whole time or not. That I can't say. I should have checked the results screen to see if he actually was, but I have no clue. In any case, he ends up popping me in this T-32. So I'm rolling with this T-32, and my mindset was, we're going to run up and we're going to try to finish off this KV-4. We're going to get him out of the way, and we're going to secure a win for the team. I try to fire clutch around the corner. I bounce. T-32 doesn't. Lights him on fire. I load up, fire a shot into him, and we start getting teed off on by the AMX 5100. At this point, I was a little salty, so I turned around, and I was kind of frustrated that there was an autoloader behind me, so I decided to turn around here, and I was going to go ahead and hit to the hills here, and I was going to take advantage of gun depression, turret armor on the Pershing, and I was going to go after this guy camping in the back with his 5100. And it wasn't a bad move because I felt like if I stayed in town, it was going to be a 3-on-1 with that light tank, the T-28 and the KV-4. I didn't feel like I could win that, so this was my best bet. Take on a 1v1. We slap a shot right into the hull of the 5100, and this was where everything kind of went wrong. Took aim here. Didn't really let it aim, but it went into the ground, and that's sort of something you have to deal with here on current-gen console on Xbox One because you got all this extra fluff, and it kind of obscures your shot. Second shot there, I don't know. I guess maybe French heavy tanks are known for their turrets now. I never knew that, but apparently they are. It's quite possible, though, I admit that I didn't aim that shot, but still, more than likely when you take a shot at a French autoloader's turret, usually you pen, but it is entirely conceivable that I hit a weird angle. I may even hit the gun itself, and I was unlucky. But screwed up situation here. He plants one into me. I should have went further over to the left, and I may have caught him slipping completely, and I could have gotten a free shot off on him, but basically that's what gets me killed here. Soon after, this guy comes over the hill with his 5100. We plant one right into his upper glacis. He pens me, and of course he's loaded, so he's going to fire another shot. He bounces like a donkey. We put one shot in him, and we pretty much leave him one shot. So it was, well, really two shot for us, but very frustrating. And I just felt like if I had been a little bit more lucky with that shot I took into his turret, I felt like I probably may have had a chance to kill him. But you know how it goes sometimes when you're playing this game. And of course, given the fact that, like a scrub, he bounces his kill shot on me and doesn't kill me at all, that pretty much gives me a reason to sit there and say, yeah, I kind of got screwed by RNG, but whatever. It is what it is. Our teammate here in the ISU 152, I had faith in him initially, but then he completely just erased any hope I had of him being reasonably intelligent. So pretty much in this match, I mean, this was an example of your teammates letting you down a little bit, and also some rust also showing up, because I probably would have done better weeks or months earlier if I had kept playing the game, because I would have planted that shot and I would have killed that guy, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it when you play this game. Sometimes shit happens. And of course here our teammate and the tank destroyer is showing indecision, and that was when I sat there and said, yeah, I don't feel comfortable about this. And pretty much the rest of the match is him going to try and cap out against the T-28, which wasn't a bad idea or strategy, but he ends up trying to go face-to-face with a T-28, and he ends up losing the fight, obviously. So, I mean, it was a matchup that initially I felt like I could have came out on top, and I felt like I could have got a win, but it all kind of went sideways when I went around there with that T-32, and the 5100 just started tack driving me a few times, and I instantly backed up, and I did the right thing because I felt like I couldn't face the T-28 and the KV-4, because if I fight them on the town side, I get into a brawl with them, I'm going to lose. Because that's a fight that those machines are more than capable of handling. They're more than capable of handling a fight with a medium tank in a brawl, especially if it's an alpha damage trading contest. So I went for the 5100 thinking, alright, I can get the kill on him. And initially I thought I had it in the bag, but that first shot kind of screwed up. And that was, I mean, you can see right here where this ISU is running, you can see all the individual blades of grass and weeds and shit sticking up out of the ground. And it does throw you off a little bit on Xbox One. You may not think it would, but it does. And in some cases, I would argue 360 players have a slight advantage when they do play against somebody on Xbox One, because sometimes that obscures your vision, it obscures the shots you think you can actually hit. In reality, you're more close. You're taking a shot at the ground when you really don't think you are. You're really threading the needle. Let me rephrase that. It's not you shooting at the ground. I mean, the target reticle is true. It's just on the Xbox 360, you would be able to tell how much of the ground is actually in that target reticle, and you would have a realistic understanding of, okay, I probably have very little chance of threading the needle here over this ridge line into this guy's turret. You don't necessarily have that here on the Xbox One, so you sort of have to do some guesswork sometimes. In any case, that guy, I felt like he got lucky, especially when I took that second shot. I hit him right in the turret. I was even patient with the shot a little bit. And I admit, some of it could have been RNG. You know, the shot could have strayed and just hit the turret at the right angle, and it just messed it up. But I was a little salty when I took that shot, and didn't happen. And from there on out, it was just a formality. And of course, then I made the strategic blunder of actually trying to peek the ridge and mess with him a little bit, and he was able to sneak a shot right into my upper glacis. It may have not even been him. I think it may have been one of his teammates that actually popped me, but in any case, I just felt like I could have won that match, especially given the fact that he ended up bouncing the kill shot at the end. I felt like I could have killed him, definitely, if I had been landing my shots, but it is what it is, and I donked 2 shots and basically got killed for it. In any case, we get over 2,700 damage, so I mean, it was a good game in the M26 Pershing, and like I said, a combination of teammates here that weren't fully upgraded, like this ISU, and then, of course, teammates that didn't perform well at all. Alright, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.